In just 1 hour, this crew is going to go with me onto the streets of New York City. And we're going to tape the first episode of the Heyman Hustle. And we have something planned that we've been looking forward to this entire time. Heading into the launch, we decided we're going to go to the private party thrown by the cast members of the hit television show Survivor. Over 100 press credentials have been issued for this party. And about 15 minutes ago, we got a phone call from the network telling us all press credentials suspended. No media allowed. We're debuting and we have nothing to shoot. There's only one thing left to do. Hustle.
The Heyman Hustle!
Your security
Yes, sir.
at one of the most important landmark hotels in Midtown Manhattan.
That's right.
I mean, this is a very important job in today's world, you know?
Well, yeah.
Would you bark like a dog for us?
Nah.
Would you meow like a cat?
Meow.
I feel safe. How about you?
I'm a comedy show promoter. I work for Hot Comedy Club, hottest comedy club in New York City.
That's right. I used to be a CPA until I went crazy. Now I'm a lunatic and I give out bookmarks.
Please attend in your spare time.
5 minutes to showtime.
Do something in New York with yourself besides sit down in your hotel room bored to death.
And you get a bookmark.
Who wants to go to the hottest comedy show in New York City?
Okay, how about a fan?
Comedy show.
Tongue depressor.
Here you go, Miss Lady.
Cheese slicer, coasters. All right, you can roll a joint with these things.
Enjoy the night.
Live comedy show. Come on. Take a bookmark from a mentally ill guy.
We're New York City EMS. What's your hustle?
Was that you talking? Yeah. Holy cow.
Friend,
Try to tell some picture. How much?
I just want to sell a picture for $5.
How much?
$5.
And how much for the picture? Hello. What's up, Spider-Man? What'd it be?
I'm a singer, performer, producer, writer. I've been doing this game for a few years now. Right out here, I've been hustling. So 11,000 CDs right out here in Times Square, baby. That's right.
I am Man-Child. I run New York. Listen, this the album of Boy in a Man's Body. I'm going to give it to you live.
I would have never let you get away.
You can lie to them, but don't lie to me. On the block, that's where I be.
Now I'm wondering what my life would have been like.
On the grind with a new CD, right from the Virgil to MTV. You
Had
don't
I
feel my pain.
made
Mic in my hand, I'ma kill the game.
my
We can take a
wife.
walk down memory
That's
lane.
for y'all.
Man-Child, 44 from Broadway. Konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao. Peace, I'm going.
See, Jenna, I saw the Playboy thing.
You did?
Yeah, and my question is kind of, well, how much was airbrushed and how much was real?
Well, I can just show you right now, so let's find
Hey, I'm Johnny Fairplay. Who doesn't love Johnny?
Out of here.
Well, I was on Survivor Cook Islands, and after my experience there, basically, like, Cowboy and I decided on the island that we were going to get these really fresh tattoos afterwards. So when we reconnected in Australia, we met this really cool guy in Noosa Heads where we stayed, and we spent days upon days with him to create our images of how we wanted to be tattooed.
All right, Cowboy from Survivor Cook Islands, one question for you.
Yeah,
Why you weren't a Star David?
I'm blessed.
I can't.
Hey, it's Johnny Fairplay.
Oh, get the out of here! See, the thing about Survivor is the competition between everybody. That... Oye, papi, ¿cómo está?
Hey, aquí estoy.
Ay, uno luchando con la vida, ¿eh?
Así es.
Ah,
luchando.
Hey, I'm Johnny Fairplay. Who doesn't love Johnny?
No one wants to see that.
No, I want to be with Tom.
One at a time.
Okay, you won Survivor China, right?
I won Survivor China, yes.
Why should we care? You're on Survivor Fiji, right?
Yes.
So, did you see Superfly Jimmy Snooker?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Johnny.
I'm just trying to say.
Okay, this is a Heyman Hustle exclusive. Johnny Fairplay, very first interview since walking off, quitting on Survivor. Big question, why?
Honestly, I went out there, and my fiance was 7 months pregnant at the time, and I told her I was like, look, if anything happens with the baby, I'm like, I do not want to leave this game because of that. Like this game means everything in the world to me. I get out there, and I was like, you know what? If something bad happens, I can't live with myself. I'm like, you know what? I think being a responsible person and being a great father is more important than $1 million, and I'll live with that decision for the rest of my life, and I'll be very happy with it.
Johnny Fairplay has a conscience.
Yes, this is exclusive.
The moral of the story this week is pretty simple. All these extraordinary personalities that are on reality show television have some pretty ordinary tales to tell. And all these ordinary people that walk around Times Square in New York City, just switch the camera around from the premiere, shoot the people, have some pretty extraordinary tales to tell. The extraordinary from the ordinary from the extraordinary. It doesn't take any complex BS. It doesn't take any hardcore manipulation. It just takes a little bit of hustle.
You're not safe at all. You're not going to be safe, and when you go to bed, you're going to have dreams about this man. This man will come in your dream, and he will hustle you. You're not going to be safe, not even when you're sleeping, baby. Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe it. There really is life after wrestling.
Paulie, that's right. There is life after wrestling. Take care, man.
The Heyman Hustle.